Green Man! 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 Holy YouTube video, Green Man!
Hey, I'm a bit late doing this blog. Just come back from my dad's today. This wall's been painted. Look, there's no there's no marks on it. Right, I'm gonna go through box 11. I kind of think I've done this one fairly recently, actually. It's basically my Alpha Flight run. How many should we do? Let's do 20 because I'm a bit late doing the blog today. I've come home and I've started playing Skyrim. I've jumped up in my subscribers. I'm about 18 away from 1,500 now. I've had, was it 1,477 I think it went up to, and then I went on there a minute ago, it was 1,483 or something like that. So it's not going too badly. I'll make it to 1,500. There you go. So, yeah. One day it'll happen. Oh, God. When I got home today from my dad's, bunch of my mates were over we've got like big flat land behind our house, which is called Wanstead Flats. It's just basically some flat fields and people play football on it and stuff like that. And then we met outside for a bit of a picnic out there. I didn't have any beer or anything, or even any food, but I just went out and said hello to everybody, had a little chat for a little while. Yeah. So that was that. So it's good to see people, I suppose. I haven't seen them for months. There you go, a couple of Alpha Flight. Looking forward to see my lady. I'm going to see my lady on Friday for the first time since March. We're going to get some cuddles down. Going to get some huggies, some smoochies, some huggy smoochies, that kind of thing. She might even show me her ankles. Saucy stuff. we might hold hands. We might even go out unchaperoned. We're a racy pair we are. So yeah, it's just Alpha Flight. I've only got this fairly recently, to be honest. So probably last year I collected it and read it all through. It was all right. It was not as good as I hoped. It was a bit. Half the time they end up fighting their own members and being controlled, or yeah, it was a bit and dying a lot. Yeah, the main man from the team dies. The leader of the squad. Like I thought that was an interesting decision to make. Wolverine shows up far too often. Right, special double-sized issue, and one shall surely die. Yeah, Wolverine again. Yeah. It's not your book, Wolverine, it's Alpha Flight. Why don't you bugger off? Bother someone else's book. I'm not a Wolverine fan, in case you hadn't guessed. It's one of those characters I really liked him when he first turned up, but then he just kept turning up, and kept turning up, and kept turning up. Submariner versus Marina. She kind of went mad. She was an interesting character. Interesting. Yeah, not an awful lot to say today. This is homage, or kind of like almost the same cover as was it X-Men 109, which was I think it might have been the first comic I ever bought, X-Men 109, but I don't, only because it's the oldest one I seem to have in my collection that I know I bought when it came out. And I think it was like 78 or something like that, and I've got other ones I've got like 79. Other ones that I remember from being my earliest comics are from like 79. So I remember reading Wolverine in a UK reprint one when I was in junior school, I think. And so I kind of knew him from that, so maybe that's why I bought it, I'm not too sure. But on this one, his neck seems to be really kind of I'm guessing he's broken his neck there, although he's got adamantium bones. I don't know, but it looks, his neck's in a much different position than it is in the X-Men 109 cover. It's crunched over to the side more. It's just here, the X-Men and Alpha Flight, how they met and what happened later. So it is just a straight retelling of that story, I'm guessing. Right, last couple. I'm sure it's not that long ago that I showed them. Maybe it's a couple, maybe it could be 6 months ago though, so maybe it's a fair while. Yeah, so there you go. That's all I'm going to show for today because it's gone. It's nearly 9 o'clock, I think. I've got to get it uploaded and got to do a jingle, I suppose. Must do a jingle. Who shall I jingle today, I wonder? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I've got loads of people, cool people following me. Need to do some jingles. I'll tell you what. Let's do someone who's actually eager to get some more subs and does deserve some more subs. Let's do Ken's comic book channel again. He's just done a competition recently, but I don't know. Yeah, I think competition was quite awkward, so not many people. My competition is bloody easy, and I haven't got many people doing it. My competition was just to blinking give us a shout out, give me a shout out, and put the link to my channel in your description. And absolutely, like literally, I don't know, 10 people maybe have done it. It's a real, and there's plenty of people making videos who could simply just do a shout out at the end of their video, but not many people have. But never mind, it doesn't really matter. I'm not. The prize is kind of just a bunch of comics. I'd actually just sent out the prize for Matilda's part of my contest. Sent 12 copies. I was chatting to Alex, who won, Alex Big Blue, and I sent him a batch of Action Comics Weekly, which I think are a really good run actually. I think they're a really cool run, so I think he'll be happy with them. Maybe if he wins my part of the contest, I'll send him 12 more. So maybe he might win it. Wouldn't surprise me. It's the kind of thing that happens sometimes, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, so sub up Ken's comic book channel anyway. He's got good stuff. He shows lots of interesting comics, lots of stuff you don't see on many other channels. You know, lots of foreign comics. And you get to see the differences and the reprints of foreign countries stuff. He's got quite a lot of different stuff. I think he's got about 3 different things he's doing at the moment. He was showing off a bunch of slabbed Captain America books from a fairly recent run, and he's got the whole series slabbed. He's showing off, I can't remember what country he's on now, but he shows comic books, reprints of Captain America from another country. He was doing Puerto Rico or something like that, or I can't remember, Philippines, but I can't remember what he's doing now. He's doing somewhere anyway. And the other one he does, he shows off UK reprints. He's been showing off a batch of those as well, which are interesting for seeing the different covers and that kind of thing. But anyway, yeah, so just sub him up. Yeah, he makes cool videos. I'll leave his link and I'll give him a jingle at the end. And come back tomorrow for another jingle and some more comic. Oh, I forgot to show you the comic that I got today. Wait there. Hopefully I remember to edit that. Yeah, so when I was at my dad's, I went crazy and, well, not super crazy, but it was like, and I bought a comic on eBay. Got myself the first issue of The Phantom Stranger, his second ever appearance in the Silver Age, hiding up his own comic book. I've been buying a few of these recently, so I've now got number 1. I think there may be more expensive ones in the run. But this wasn't too bad actually. The guy was asking about 17 quid for it, something like that, 17.95. And I thought, you know, you don't ask, you don't get. So I said, 15 quid? He went, yeah, okay then. I'm like, okay. And it was free postage as well. It was a bit hard to tell from the picture actually. I was looking at the picture on eBay, And I saw the back was like that. The pages looked like, I thought maybe some of the pages are sticking out, but it's not. It's just, I think it's a bit of spine roll or just the weird way it was wrapped or something like that. And I've opened it up. There's no loose. The cover is fine. The cover, it's got some little holes along the. I don't know if you can see it there, but it's on the staples. Although there are little holes along the spine. So when you open it up, you can see daylight through the little holes, but it's actually on the staples, on the cover is on both staples, and in the centre, all perfectly on the staples in the centre. Yeah, it's not, you know, mint. It's not minty fresh condition, but it's in perfectly good nick. I was a better nick than I expected it to be, actually. So I'm pleased with that. It's the first issue of The Phantom Stranger. I've opened it up, counted the pages. They're all there, which is the main thing. I always think that's the main thing when it comes to comic books, having all the pages inside. If they're not inside, it's not actually a full comic book, is it? It's a collection of pages, not including the full comic. That's a stupid thing to say. Anyway, there you go. That's what I bought today. That's what came when I got back from my dad's. That was waiting for me on the doorstep. There's also a card telling me that there's a package for me in the post office. I need to go and collect it, but I can't collect it till Monday. Oh man, it's so annoying when you have to wait ages to go and look for packages. It's like, what could it be? What goodies? I think it might be an AOK. I know Jambo said he's going to send me. He sent me something, so it might be from Jambo, which means it's going to be good stuff because he sends good AOKs. But I'll find out when I see it. Right, I'm out of here. I should have gone already because this was going to be a quick one, remember? But you know, what can I say? You know, I was going to make a rude comment then about quick ones and like, you know, I take my time. It's like making love to a sweet woman. I like to take my time with these things. You know what I mean? Leave everyone satisfied. Anyway, I'm out of here. Until next time, may all your news be good news.
I'll tell you the truth, I won't give you no flannel. You should go and sub up Ken's comic book channel. He shows old books and books from other countries too. They're all rather good for you to see. So go and check him out. It will fill you full of glee. Hit the link in the corner and go and see.